meeting. The meeting has been reconvened to further discuss item 6, community ownership in renewables joint venture. You'll see from 6 under energy, the report from the Chief Officer, Economic and Community Regeneration. I'm going to hand over to Anne Murray, who will give us an update in this matter in order that we may make a recommendation on this today.
Thank you, Chair. So just a couple of points to add to the report and to the discussion that took place last week. So I think just to kind of go through some of the points of the debate last week, and particularly around the proposal that the Comhairle may need to have a greater control of the joint venture than any other party. So I think just important to make members aware that the shared ownership offers are to Comhairle and to the Stornoway Trust rather than to the Comhairle. So the Comhairle's position or requirement to have a greater say at this stage is limited. And also just at this stage, there's no suggestion that the Comhairle will be central to securing prudential borrowing or any other borrowing in terms of the shared ownership investments. So really the purpose of the entity at the moment is so that the JV can move forward. There's still a lot of work to do. There needs to be this structure in place to negotiate with developers and to move forward positively. I think the risks of delaying the formation of Eilean Siar Energy are significant in terms of the perception of developers and the stage that we're at in the negotiations at present, and that it's important that we continue to work collaboratively with the other partners. Obviously, there were concerns about outvoting and voting rights with kind of 9 members and 3 entities, but that's something that we can look at in terms of governance and constitution. We've done similar with other partnerships that we have with Orkney and Shetland, for example, on the Islands Growth Deal, to make sure that the Comhairle is not in a position where it would be outmanoeuvred on important decisions. So hopefully that's helpful in terms of the need for us to continue as an equal partner in the joint venture at this stage.
Thanks, Anne. Does anybody have any questions? Nobody online. So do we agree the recommendation of 3.1? Agreed. Yeah. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry. Councillor MacLeod. Kenny, you want in?
No, I was just agreeing with showing my agreement with the vote, and I've certainly been encouraged by the assurance given following last week's meeting. And I think my concerns have been quite alleviated quite a distance with the governance proposal. So I'm happy with things now.
Thanks, Kenny. Anybody else? Agree with me, Leader.
Thank you, Chair. Apologies for coming in late, and yeah, I agree with the recommendations as they are. Just to say, I think everyone should be reassured with the tack we're taking here. I think there's an awful lot of positives that can come of working together jointly with the other 2 entities and Eilean Siar Energy, coming on to the next step and actually forming it. So we've got a legal body that we can talk to potential funders, etc. It's going to be really useful. A lot of the concerns can be allayed through discussion and just working together jointly. So I think there's a lot of positives in this. So just glad to agree with the recommendation.
Yeah, thanks, Leader. And I think Dr. Murray's point as well about presenting a unified face going forward and a degree of collaborative workings, and that we're all happy with the way things are turning out, rather than us festering a bit of resentment from last Tuesday. I mean that was understandable given the context that was set, and that was wrong, and it's good to have clarity around the exact position. So thanks for the reconvention and for your assent to the motion at 3.1. Okay. Cheers.